What's up, guys? Welcome to Super Bowl Stock 101. In today's video, it's more today's video we're recapping the MLB. I know it's a little late, but the MLB trade deadline. So let's get started. Okay, where's my cursor? This. All right, trade stack. All right, we'll go over trade by trade. Here we're gonna start with the top trades. Number one trade is the Pirates acquiring Mason right-hander and left-hander J.P. Sears from the Athletics for Leo the shortstop, right-hander Braden Nat, and right-hander Henry Baez, and right-hander Ionel Nuez. Astros acquired shortstop and cash from the Twins for left-hander Mulkowski. The Mariners get Ecuador, the third baseman Hino Suarez from the Diamondbacks for infielder Tyler Locklear, right-hander Hunter Canton, and right-hander Juan Burgos. Phillies acquire right-hander Juan Duran from Twins for Ecuador catcher Ecuador Tate and right-hander Mick Abel. The Yankees acquiring David Bennell and from the Pirates for Rafael Flores, catcher Edwin Perez, and further Brian Sanchez. These are the top, obviously five, big ones. Coming number 6, you have the Rangers acquiring Mel Kelly from Diamondbacks for left-hander Cole Drake, right-hander David Hackman, left-hander Mitch Bratt. Mets acquire right-hander Ryan Hesley from the St. Louis Cardinals for infielder Jesus Baez, right-hander Nate Dorm, and right-hander Frank Elisot. I have to say the name right. Blue Jays get right-hander Shane Bieber from the Guardians for right-hander Carl Stephan. Padres acquire first baseman / hitter Ryan Heen and Ramon Leano from the Orioles for 6 prospects. The Yankees acquiring third baseman Ryan McMahon from the Rockies for left-hander Griffin Heary and for right-hander Josh Guz. The Mariners acquire first baseman Josh Naylor from the Diamondbacks. Which means the Mariners get left-hander Brendan Garcia and right-hander Anton Izzy. Rangers acquire right-hander Justin May from the Dodgers for outfielder James Tibbs III and Jack Easrod. The Rays acquire right-hander Griffin Jacks from Twins for right-hander Taj Bradley. The Yankees acquire Camille Doyle from Giants for 4 prospects. They get the Mets getting Ty Rogers for the Giants for Jose Buto, right-hander Blade Tidwell, and fielder Drew Gilbert. The Reds acquiring right-hander Zach Little. Rays acquire catcher Hunter Fiducia and right-hander Brian Valbell, and Dodgers acquire Lavender Adam Stewanaskowski, right-hander Paul Gervis, and catcher Ben Watervity. Phillies get Harrison Bad, offensive fielder Harrison Bader from Twins for in exchange for the Twins for give up Henry Jimenez and right-hander Gimme Waz. Mets getting outfielder Cedric Mullins from the Orioles for right-hander Nunez, right-hander Ramon Gomez, and right-hander Chandler Marsh. Reds acquire third baseman Key Brian Hayes from Pirates for infielder Sammy Safuria and left-hander Taylor Rogers. Yankees acquire utility Jose Cabrillo from the Rays for offensive fielder Everson Pereira and player to be later cash. Some other deals that were made too in the deadline. So these was the top, of course, 20, big top 20 notable ones. Some other ones include Tigers acquiring Commander Charlie Morton from the Orioles for left-hander Micah Ashman. Royals get Mike fielder Mike Yastrzemczyk from the Giants for right-hander Junior Marte. Padres acquire left-hander Nestor Cortez from the Brewers for outfielder Brandon Lockridge. The Rays acquire right-hander Arjun Hunt from the White Sox for infielder Curtis Speed, right-handed Duncan Devat, and right-handed Benjamin Peoples. Also acquired Jesus, outfielder Jesus Sanchez from Marlins for right-hander Ryan Gusto. Cubs acquired utility Willie Castro from the Twins for right-hander Sam Armstrong. And right-hander Ryan Gaglia. Brewers acquire right-hander Shelby Miller and left-hander Jordan Montgomery from the Diamondbacks, will player to be named later or cash. Possibly getting catcher Freddie Freeman from the Royals for right-hander Bergen and right-hander Stephen Kulik. Alright, Dodgers getting acquiring right-hander Brock Stewart for Twins for offensive fielder James Ockman. Tigers get right-hander Kelly Finnegan for the Nationals for right-hander Josh Randa and right-hander R.J. Sears. Tigers get right-hander Paul Stewart from Guardians for player named Belito Cash. The Yankees get right-hander Jake Bird from the Rockies for Marco Rio and left-hander Ben Shields. And Cubs acquired Taylor Rogers and Castle Pirates for outfielder Pedro. Phillies acquired right-hander Matt Manny from the Tigers for outfielder Joshua Torres. Rays get left-hander Danny Columbia from Twins for left-hander Garrett Horn. You have the Rangers acquiring right-hander Phil Matton from the Cardinals for Mason Molina and right-hander Skylar Hells and cash. That acquired outfielder Alex Call from Nationals and right-hander Igor Swan and right-hander Sean Paul Lawn. The Tigers acquire right-hander Cody Herder from the Rangers for cash considerations. Royals get left-hander Bailey Falter from Pirates for left-hander Evan Sick and first baseman Kellen Moss. You have the Angels acquiring infielder Oswaldo Perez from the Yankees for outfielder Wilson De Pina and international bonus per money. So yeah, a bunch of these trades, and we'll be cutting you each one. The Reds acquire outfielder Miguel Arandura from Atlantic for Randa Kenya Hurricanes. Blues acquiring Brandon Venezuela for Padres for Will Wagner. Orioles acquire left-hander Derek Remains for cancellation. Cubs acquire right-hander Michael Sorota from the Nationals and for outfielder Christian Franklin and shortstop Ronnie Cruz. Alright, the Cubs also get acquire Andrew Kittredge from Orioles for infielder Wilfred De La Cruz. The Red Sox get acquired left-hander Steven Marseille from the Cardinals for infielder Jordan Blaze Jordan. Astros get infielder Ramon Urias from the Orioles for Twine Palmer. Mariners acquire left-hander Caleb Ferguson from the Pirates for Jared Martinez. Yankees acquire first fielder Nelson Slater from the White Sox for right-hander Gage Sully. The Angels acquire left-hander Andrew Chaffin and right-hander Luis Garcia from Nationals for late left-hander Jake Eder and infielder Sam Brown. Brave acquire right-hander Tyler Kinley from the Rockets for right-hander Austin Smith. Tigers acquire right-hander Rafael Montreal from the Braves for infielder Jim Travis. Braves acquire right-hander Carlos Gasco from Yankees for a player to be named later or cash. You also have the Brewers getting acquiring catcher Dan Jansen from the Rays for infielder Shahid Animo. Braves acquiring right-hander Eric Fedde from Cardinals for player to be later or cash. Then you also have the Yankees acquiring infielder Emmett Rosario from Nationals for right-hander pitcher later Peter Bruin Martinez acquire Randall Good from the D-backs for right-hander Andrew Hoffman. You have the Mets acquiring left-hander Gregorio Soto from the Orioles for right-hander Wellington Carrasquina and right-hander Cameron Foster. You have Braves acquiring Dane Dunning from Rangers for right-hander Jose Ruiz. Then you have the Warriors acquiring second baseman Adam Frazier from the Pirates for shortstop Cam Devani. Was the name? So now the question is, which deadline have the biggest impact? Of course, it's going to be Henry Suarez of Seattle. You know, he was seen at the top price of the Seattle market, made Seattle to Seattle after Mariners going from D-back day before deadline. You know, 36 home runs, fifth in most majors, third baseman. He's a power bat. He can benefit any team. So he's a good fit for the club. Needs to have a lineup. We'll see what he can do. Then you have Carlos Correa of the Houston come back to Houston. You have Westby Team Fed to deadline Padres. You know, Settler Athletics. Contending team both sports deadline season. Cubs. Teams that play the most. You know, going from Minnesota, Colorado back to Houston. That's the trade deadline. My thoughts of it: great job all the teams. You know, win or lose. Some teams got good prospects up for good player, or give prominent player up for some big name. A lot of times you give prospect over Big Ten players, but we saw some Big Ten players getting traded. So there you have it, folks. My thoughts on the deadline, of course, that's what it is. Deadline usually is good time of year. You'll see what teams do, what big moves make. And a lot of teams did make some big moves. Some teams stay quiet. We'll see how this opportunity will pay off for a lot of teams. Like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button. I'm supposed to go outside after the video. Please.